Last thing we're going to talk about is a quick review of volume. The difference between volume and surface area. Remember, we talked about surface area going around the outside of the entire thing. So a real life example of that would be wrapping a present. In order to cover the outside of the entire thing, because you don't want to give away your present, you have to figure out how much gift wrap it would take to cover the entire outside of this present. With volume talks about how much space is on the inside. Instead of going around the outside to cover it up, volume is how much something can hold on the inside. So volume would be like holding up, like seeing how much water a bucket could hold, or like see how many M&Ms we could fit inside this wonky rectangular prism. So volume is how much something can hold, it's on the inside. Surface area is going around the outside, like wrapping a prism. Now a basic volume problem would just say, what's the volume of this figure? And remember, volume is length times width times height. You just multiply the three dimensions together. However, this one is a little tougher because it says it's only filled up 80% of the way. So this one's going to require an extra step. So instead of just multiplying three together and picking that trap answer, we're going to actually have to apply the knowledge. Now, we will have to multiply all three of these together as our first step. So it's similar to area in which length times width, but because it adds the third dimension, instead of always being to the second power as squared, volume is always going to be cubed. So this is going to be inches cubed because it has that extra dimension, length times width times height. So when we plug this in, volume equals length, which is 36, times width times height. We multiply those three together, and our volume gives us 13,608 cubic inches. Now don't fall for that trap answer. That would be the answer if it says just what's the area. Because it's saying it's only filled 80% of the way, so if this is water in here, it's almost filled up, but not all the way. We then take our answer, 13,608, and then multiply it by 80%. Now if your calculator doesn't have the percent function, then you can just use 0.80 or 0.8 as 80%. It's the same thing. So then you multiply this number by 80%, and that gives us 10,886.4 cubic inches. Should now be good to go.